Hi guys, welcome to Psychic Astro. I'm so excited to be doing these videos moving forward. So these videos are going to be astrology based on channeled messages that I get from spirit. So please watch the videos based on your sun, moon, or rising sign, whatever resonates the best for you. Me personally, it's always been my rising sign. It's never been my sun, moon. I just wanted to tell you guys that. Maybe that'll help somebody out there. I've also noticed that for me, my rising sign and my natal chart, as well as my rising sign and my progress chart, also resonates with me. Sometimes more so my progress chart than my natal chart. So yeah, I hope that helps anybody out there. Maybe it's worth trying out. So basically what I'm going to be doing in these videos is I'm going to be channeling the transits of the month. I'm going to be going over the themes you guys can expect. I hope, you guys like these videos. I'm starting off, kind of this way with the paper and the pen because I'm new to this and I just need to figure out what works best for me through trial and error. I'm sure eventually I'm not going to be sticking to paper and pen, but this is what I feel comfortable with for right now. I also just want to put a disclaimer out there. As a psychic, as much as I love channeling messages from spirit, as much as I love channeling the cosmos, and although I trust my messages, I don't know, maybe it's my Virgo placement, maybe it's my Capricorn stellium. I want to tell you guys strongly that I believe you guys shouldn't just stick with psychic channeled messages only. You guys should definitely, watch or at least look into professional astrologers' predictions as well for monthly readings. At least that's just how I feel, and I do want to put that out there. To just be practical about these things and, not just strictly rely on psychic messages, okay? All right, with that being said, let's get to it. Hi guys, this video is going to be for my sun, moon, rising Aries for the month of April, what you guys can expect to be feeling walking into the month of April. You guys are looking at it right now, and then I'm going to update these transits as we get to it. Happy birthday, by the way. Okay, so the first transit, April 1st, Mercury goes retrograde. This is going to be happening in your first house. What can you guys expect to be feeling with this energy? I mean, typical Mercury retrograde things. Delays in travel, glitches in technology. However, it's more so going to be taking on a theme in your first house, which is talking about literally you guys, your body. But it's also going to be connecting to your Mercury houses. So this is going to be your third house, local community, cousins, siblings, your like where you guys live. Like the town you guys live, the things you guys do, how you guys communicate, and like to the people that live in your community, and like the little, not the little things you guys do, but like picture going out in the town you guys live in. And then you guys also have Virgo here, which is ruled by Mercury. And this is your sixth house. This is also talking about how you guys take care of your body, right? This is also talking about, I consider it the house of healing. I consider it how you guys take care of your body. It's your everyday regimen. So from the second your alarm clock gets you up, getting ready for work, on your way to work, at work, because it's literally the house of work, and then leaving work, and then whatever else it is you do. It's literally everyday things. This is why it's not just literally work, but everything I'm saying consists of doing work, right? So how I see this playing out for you guys is, first things first, your body. You guys may be going back to old ideas about how to take care of your body. because it's connecting to that sixth house, how to take care of it. Also, this is connecting to Juno, which is in retrograde. So because Juno talks about soulmate energy and it's in Virgo, you guys may be a little more over analytical with your body, analyzing it a little more. And I'm getting that somehow it connects back to either people you're dating or like thinking about people in mind, like getting ready to date. Or maybe if you guys are in relationships currently, then it's like you guys are trying to get fit, having, you know, soulmate potentials in mind. But I'm definitely picking up on going back to old ideas about about the, like how your body should look, and it connects to other people. What else am I getting? Hold on one second. So how I'm seeing it is there's something about fast energy. I feel like I'm seeing like a slot machine, and it's moving really fast. I feel like I see a lot of people around you or trying to connect with you. So I'm picking up on Gemini energy, the third house. So either you are trying to hang out with your local community or your local community is trying to hang out with you. I'm also picking up on this energy of your higher self, which makes sense because the sun is here in your first house. Your first house is trying to inspire you guys to, funny enough, talk about yourself. And see, this is why I love channeling, because I feel like when people talk about themselves, this can rub people the wrong way. But this is sometimes in our natal chart to do this. It could be because we are doing something that's connected to past life karma. We're trying to heal something from past lives. We're encouraged to do so because it's, you know, helping others in some way. But that's what I'm seeing here, that for my sun, moon, rising Aries, that you guys would be feeling this energy from your higher self, being encouraged to talk about yourselves. Because there's something about this where internally I'm getting yin yang energy. Like this would balance you guys out somehow. So maybe you guys normally don't speak about yourselves. So therefore it's like you're getting energy out, and this is restoring balanced energy internally. So I feel like that would make sense. So yeah, this is how you guys would be manifesting this energy. April 5th, Venus enters Aries. So Venus is leaving your 12th house and it's entering your first house. How are you guys going to be feeling this energy? I would say you guys would want to do things aesthetically pleasing. You guys would want to dress up. You guys may want to, if you don't normally put on makeup, you'd want to do your makeup. You'd want to do your hair. You may want to experiment with... not really experiment, actually. That would be different. Hold on. Venus in Aries. How may you guys be feeling this? Hold on, I'm going to channel this. Oh, wait. Venus, it's in your second house and your... Oh my God, I do this every time. Oh my, I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry. It's in your second house, your seventh house. Whoa. Anyway, let's pretend that didn't happen. So how would you guys be feeling about this? Well, definitely self-love for some of you guys. You guys would be focusing, because you guys already have that Mercury retrograde energy, a lot of you guys would be focusing on yourself. There would be healing going on with your body, something of that sort, like trying to get your body in shape. So you guys may be investing money in yourselves, literally money, because Venus rules your second house, your wallet, the things you guys own and the things things you guys value. And you guys have Libra in your 7th house. So you guys attract beautiful partners, or, you know, partners who are diplomats, you know. So you guys want to look a certain way, sound a certain way. So you guys maybe, you know, your mind may be set on that, maybe focusing on that right now. I'm going to channel it though. Venus in the 1st house. Yeah, I think for some of you, this is definitely talking about relationships. I'm definitely seeing something here. I feel like I'm getting this like ceremony, like commitment, or it's more like visible in front of people is what it, like, I feel like I'm picking up on Leo energy. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing that for some of you guys, how Venus and Aries is going to be affecting you is like commitment will be on your guys' mind. The only reason I can see this being a thing besides the obvious, Venus rules your 7th house, and you guys have the South Node in your 7th house. So this talks about the past. And Mercury is currently in retrograde, which again talks about the past. So your mind may be on past relationships. And look what we have here. Juno is in retrograde in your 6th house. So for some of you guys, there is like this emphasis on getting in shape, doing better, because there's a focus on looking good because you want to get in relationships, or you're connecting with people from relationships, or you're dating again. There's something here. You guys are going back to an old idea. So Mars is the ruler of Aries, and it's currently in Pisces, which is in the 12th house. So it's the house, this could be looked at as the house of undoing. You guys could be trying to heal this aspect of yourselves right now. Yeah, because Mars is the original ruler of Scorpio as well. And this is your internal world, your 8th house. So I feel like for a lot of you guys are trying to focus on yourselves to do better, so you can then like attract a relationship. And maybe this is something you guys haven't been considering for a while, and it's like now you guys are going back to this old idea. April 6th, Venus in Aries is sextiling Pluto in Aquarius. So you guys have Venus in Aries in your 1st house, and it's sextiling Pluto in Aquarius. Okay, so you got your 1st house and your 11th house, and they are sextiling. So with a sextile, this is a positive energy. However, it's an energy where it requires you to do something. You have to do some type of work. You have to take an action. Otherwise, it's just an energy that sits there. So when Venus and Pluto are talking to each other in a positive way, it's transformative. There's something happening for the good. There's something happening on a deeper level for yourself, because you have Venus in the 1st house in Aries. So it's like there's something you're seeing that needs to take place, that needs to change, and it connects to your 11th house. So something about how you connect with your group of people, social networking, or the internet is what I'm picking up on. So you guys should have experienced this with either being more loving with your group of friends, being more open. Hold on. Okay, so how I'm channeling it is something about you guys learning on the internet. It's like your higher self is encouraging you to learn something about yourselves, like how to do better. And it's something of value to you guys because Uranus rules Aquarius. And it's happening on the internet is how I'm seeing it. And it's transformative to you guys. It's something internally that you guys are being open about within yourselves. Like you guys are willing to put in the work. You're seeing something that you want to change. And you're connected to your higher self at this time. This is what I'm seeing. It would connect to the things you guys value and either how you guys do relationships or how you guys are open with other people. I felt like I was also picking up on the Empress energy. And I feel like this would make sense because this is Venus energy. It's supposed to be this earth type of energy, like a grounded Venus type of energy. So I feel like you guys should have been doing some type of research on how to be more grounded, about how to become more grounded, because you guys value yourselves. Like maybe you guys weren't feeling grounded and you recognize this about yourselves and you wanted to do something to ground yourselves. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. So I'm going to stop. April 8th, new moon solar eclipse in Aries. Okay. So what could you guys have been feeling and what will manifest from this energy? So you guys could have done whatever I believe with spirituality, you guys can, it's whatever you make of it. However, with eclipses, it's recommended that you do not manifest because technically our mind is not very clear at that time. And no matter what, because eclipses have an energy of its own, it's like something is going to end up unfolding and manifesting anyway. So there's really no point to doing it. So if you did it, that's fine. However, it's going to take on a theme of your first house. And also I'm going to say your 12th house because Mars rules Aries and it's currently in your 12th house in Pisces. So what could you guys have been experiencing possibly? Well, this new moon solar eclipse in Aries was connected to the Mercury retrograde and Chiron. I believe, and also that north node, like it was close enough. So what would you guys have been feeling? Definitely you guys would have been recognizing some type of pain in regards to your relationship with yourself because it was in 19 degrees. 19 degrees is a Libra energy. So this represents the 7th house. It represents Venus energy. And right now you guys have the South Node in your 7th house in Libra. Okay. So it's almost as if the cosmos are saying, you know, stay away from this energy. And if it's not saying stay away, then I would say it's saying stay away from giving too much of yourself to a relationship. Because the North Node is in Aries right now, and you guys have Aries in your first house. So because of this, it's like you guys really need to focus on yourselves. Do you guys take care of yourselves? What is it that you guys want out of life? Like there is an emphasis on you guys, and not so much other people. And that isn't to say that if you guys are currently in a relationship, like to break up with the person, divorce the person, or if the person comes into your life that, oh my God, I can't be with them because the South Node is in Libra. No, it just means that there really needs to be some type of balance here while the North Node is in Aries and the South Node is in Libra. Because usually when there is Aries and Libra on the 1st and 7th house axis, there is a very big imbalance because there's Mars and Venus on the same axis, and it makes it very difficult in relationships. So there's something to that. So you guys would have been feeling some type of past wound because Mercury is in retrograde. Your mind would have gone back to a wound about yourself. In relationships, it would have been past relationships that have either left you or you left them, because this is in Pisces. It could have actually been connected to the relationship of either masculines that were feminine in your life, possibly, or maybe the opposite. Maybe you were thinking about your relationship with yourself and like the wounds that you have and how it connects back to feminines. Could have been the mother, and maybe how they are masculine. And the reason I'm saying all this is because, again, the ruler of Aries is Mars, and it's in Pisces. Pisces is a feminine energy. Mars is not. Mars is masculine. So there's something to be said here, and it's happening in the 12th house. The 12th house, things can go missing, things can get confusing. Usually things are sometimes happening behind our back, more so when Mars is here. You guys could currently be experiencing arguments with males that have I would say strong feminine energy, or some type of escapism, because this is Pisces we're talking about. So this could be connected to this as well. There's so many ways this could have manifested. This is why astrology, this is why they charge a lot of money for these readings, because it's a general reading is not, you can't just pin it down. So yeah, some type of wound would have come up in regards to relationships. It would have been like psychological, deeply psychological, because that's 12th house. And it would have been very hard not to focus on this because of that North Node. That North Node is constantly bringing us there forcefully. So, yeah. All right. So what do I think is going to manifest from this for my Sun, Moon, Rising, Aries? Somehow, because it's a new moon, so new energies, new things come about through this. It's going to take on, obviously, Aries-like things, first house things, and because Chiron is involved and it's a Mercury retrograde, this whole thing is going to come back up later. That's also why they say, like, there would have been no point to manifesting something, because it's like it's already fated, it's already like in the stars. There's just going to be a delay in how this manifests. So what I think is ultimately going to manifest for you guys is something regarding healing a wound that you guys have when it comes to relationships, and them disappearing and making it healthier, because Chiron's here. Chiron is like forcing us to heal this aspect of ourselves so we can do relationships in a healthier way. This is why the South Node is here right now. The South Node is here to focus on ourselves so we can be better people for our partners. Okay? I hope that made sense. So by healing the past, we can be present for our current or new relationships. Okay. Let's see, April 10th, Mars in Pisces in the 12th house will be conjunct Saturn in Pisces in the 12th house. So Mars and Saturn are vibing. They're in the 12th house together. They're neighbors. They're getting along. And it's funny because these are two complete opposite energies. Saturn is looked at as the father of Mars. Mars is looked at as the child. This is because Mars just wants to act and go, go, go. Saturn is like, hold on, child. Where's the plan? Where's the strategy? You can't just act on your passions. And Mars is like, why? So especially because it's happening in your 12th house, it's like the way I see this is literally creating a strategy for a plan you have in your mind. So you guys have probably been thinking about something you want to do, but it's probably been acting, and this is no disrespect to Pisces, but like it's probably been going in and out. It's probably been Pisces like, where, and this goes for everybody in the collective, wherever Neptune is in our chart, I guarantee you guys, this is where we have a tendency to like either know something and then we forget about it. And then it's like we then remember, and then we're like, oh my God, this is amazing information that we just learned, or, or this is, amazing, whatever this is. And then all of a sudden we remember that, like, wait, didn't we already do this already? Why does this seem familiar? And it's like, that's Pisces. Like, you forget, you literally forget. Like, my mom has a 12th house, like, not a stellium, but well, maybe she does actually. She just has a lot in there. And we can literally have this conversation one day and it's deep and it's serious and she's there, she's present. And then I cannot tell you this enough. This has happened since I was a child. It's like it never happened. It's gone. It's there one moment and it's gone the next. And that is Pisces energy sometimes. It just depends on the placement and what's going on with it and how it's talking to other planets. So you guys have probably been feeling this with some type of action strategy you've been trying to figure out in your head, where it's like one day you're all about it, and then it's almost like the next day you're like, yeah, fuck it. I can't figure it out. I don't care. And then it's like the next day you're like, wait, what did I do with this plan? I don't know, but I just figured out a better plan to make it happen. And then it's gone the next day. Well, Saturn's here to save the day. Saturn's like, listen, Mars, I've been watching you from a distance. Enough with your shit. And there's going to be this plan now to get it come together. So Saturn rules the 10th house traditionally. This is in Capricorn, and Mars rules your first house and the 8th house, Aries and Scorpio. So internally you will be driven. Your first house, physically you will be driven, and 10th house you will be driven to achieve. So it's like there is no other way. This 12th house is going to manifest into the physical realm. It's going to be present. So 12th house is not real. It's literally our imagination. It's all those thoughts in our mind that are like a daydream, and then we make it a reality sometimes, right? That is Saturn helping us out. So Saturn's going to be helping this thing that you guys have been going in and out of, which is awesome. Okay, so April 19th, Mercury in Aries retrograde conjunct Venus in Aries. So yeah, there's this theme going on with you guys. Your mind thoughts will be, no, I knew I missed something. I'm sorry. Hold on. Work with me here. April 11th, Sun in Aries in your first house will be conjunct Mercury in Aries in retrograde in your first house. Okay. So the sun and Mercury are vibing, they're getting along, they're talking. So basically, you guys will be able to see more clearly. You guys will be able to articulate your words more carefully. They will be able to flow. Your thoughts, you'll be able to understand them more if you guys have been having difficulty with this. It's not going to be 100% clear because Mercury's still in retrograde, but you're going to feel some, sorry guys, you're going to feel some type of relief because the sun shines a light in the dark. And not that Mercury being in retrograde is the dark, but it slows things down. It's like it's murky in a sense because your thoughts are a little bit delayed. You're just not thinking as clearly, but you don't realize it. It's kind of like when you're drunk but you feel sober. It's one of those things. I don't know if you guys do that sometimes, but yeah. And what type of effect will this be taking on? So the sun rules your 5th house in Leo, and Mercury rules your 3rd house and your 6th house. So I think definitely 1000% self-expression. You guys will be able to express yourselves a little more clearly. You guys will be feeling a little more confident. With this Mercury being in retrograde, you guys may not feel as confident. Having a plan to get healthier or more in shape, because there's something going on here, will be a little more clear, or you guys will be feeling a little more happier about this because it's not 100% happening is what I'm getting. And this is definitely what this is connecting to, this Mars conjunct Saturn, because Mars is all about action, vitality, sorry, your willpower. So this is definitely talking about a workout regimen for some of you guys. It's like Mars wants to leave this fog and like your mind and wants to get out physically. It's like there's energy in like our mind, and it just wants to get out of the mental plane and get into the physical plane is what I feel like. And I think for some of you guys, it's definitely talking about work because Saturn rules your 10th house, which talks about the place of your career. And then Mars rules your 1st house and your 8th house, and 8th house can talk about money. And there's something about Venus here in Aries. And since the next transit is going to be talking about this, Mercury conjunct Venus in your 1st house, there's going to be something about money being on your mind. And this could have also been something you guys were experiencing during that new moon solar eclipse for some of you. It could have been about partnerships because 19 degrees also can talk about in that 7th house, legal business partnerships or, you know, legal partnerships like marriage. But money is involved with those things, right? And Venus talks about money. So I'm not really seeing it too much here, but it's definitely going to be somebody's story out there. So yeah, so anyway, so April 19th, Mercury in Aries conjunct Venus in Aries. So your mind will be on relationships. Your mind will be on money because Venus rules your 2nd house and Taurus. How can you guys increase your money? How can you guys get a bump in pay? You guys may be owed money, something like that, because Mercury is in retrograde. So there may be a delay in something like that. Let me see something. Venus conjunct Mercury retrograde. How's this going to manifest? There's something about you guys seeing the potential I feel like seeing relationships in a more positive light is what I'm picking up on. Hold on. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting the wheel and tarot, like the thoughts of something new beginning is entering your mind. I do see fearful thoughts, but I also see positive thoughts. And then for some of you guys, I'm definitely getting money. I'm getting this impatient energy about money. Like there's a delay. Like you guys are expecting something. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like I'm seeing a delay in a message and it connects to money. And I feel like I'm seeing technology like a phone, and I'm seeing this long receipt come out of it. So maybe you got, oh, Venus, maybe you, oh, that's the phone. I'm sorry. Maybe you guys are spending right now. You guys are shopping, overdue. Oh, Venus and Aries, duh. I think some of you guys are shopping a lot and overspending on the phone, like you guys are doing online shopping. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's move on. Sun enters Taurus. So Sun is leaving Aries in your first house and it's entering Taurus in the second house. Okay. So what does this mean? How is this going to manifest? So you guys will value beautiful things, of course, because Taurus energy is beautiful. Venus rules Taurus. So you guys will want to be aesthetically pleasing. You guys will like beautiful things. You guys may want to invest in beautiful things because we're talking about your second house. There will definitely be some type of emphasis on your wallet. There will definitely be an emphasis on the things you guys value at this time. And it's going to connect to that fifth house, the things you guys like to do for fun. You guys may be hold on. I'm getting grounding energy, which makes sense because Taurus is earth energy. So when the sun enters Taurus for my sun, moon, rising Aries, I feel like this will be a time where you guys value like earth's energy, like being outside. I'm like seeing flowers. I'm seeing you guys like by trees. So you guys may really like feel good by going outside on the grass barefoot, like those typical Taurus like things. I'm definitely seeing you as somebody else. It's like I also feel like once the sun enters Taurus for you guys, hanging out with somebody who's the opposite of you, because I'm seeing yin yang energy and you guys are yang, and I'm seeing somebody as yin. So you guys are masculine energy and somebody is feminine energy. and I'm seeing your higher self guide you to this, and it's like this would be grounding for you guys. That's interesting. Yang and yin. Huh. Okay. April 19th, Mars in Pisces sextiles Uranus in Taurus. So Mars in Pisces in your 12th house will be sextiling Uranus in Taurus. So again, it's a sextile. It requires action. It requires you guys to do something in order for this to manifest. Now, usually when Mars and Uranus are talking to each other, I don't really like these two planets talking to each other, just because with Mars, if you move too fast, you could get hurt. And with Uranus, something unexpected could happen. Now, there could be positive things happening with these two planets. And since it's sextiling, that's what I believe could potentially happen, is something positive. So this is good, especially since it's the 12th house and the second house. And there's something happening in regards to money where there's some type of need for money, because I feel like you guys are shopping impulsively or spending money too much for some of you guys. So I feel like how this is going to manifest, as long as you guys put in some type of energy towards this. I feel like you guys can get money almost like out of nowhere. Because with Uranus in the second house, it's like something unexpectedly could happen with your money. And yeah, that could be something positive or negative. But with a sextile with Mars in that 12th house, I'm almost getting like, as long as you act and have some type of direction and willpower to do, like, if you actively work on trying to increase your wallet, I'm getting that during this transit, you can do that. To me, this makes sense because what is it going to be? April. Oh, okay. Okay. Because the following day, Uranus and Jupiter are going to be conjunct. And with that conjunction, it makes it easier to manifest on the physical plane. And the reason for this is Uranus rules Aquarius, and the original ruler of Aquarius is Saturn. So we're talking about, with Saturn, this is Earth, the physical plane. Uranus is intuition, getting intuitive hits from spirit. Jupiter is the original ruler of Pisces. Again, this is intuition. It's another realm. It's not Earth. This is literally how we're able to manifest. Jupiter is Sagittarius energy. They are literally the best zodiac to manifest. So with these two energies together, it's like anything is possible to manifest physically. So because Mars is physical action, there's something here that when it sextiles Uranus, you guys can have the willpower to work towards your second house to increase it. But again, Venus is the ruler of Taurus, and it's in your first house, the body. So you guys literally have to do something. You guys have to apply for jobs, or you have to, I don't know, talk to your boss about something, about that increase. You have to do something. And the potential to get money or an increase in money is there. It could be putting yourself on the internet. I don't know, but there's something to this. But I'm also getting another message because I channeled it. There's something about groups of friends here. So you guys value, obviously, friends, right? So Uranus rules Aquarius, and this is your 11th house. I'm getting that with this Mars sextile Uranus, there's something about, let me channel this again. I was getting a group of people. Sun, moon, rising, Aries. Yeah, I'm seeing it. Like, I'm seeing doors open. So it's like, there's something about you're going to feel your higher self guiding you around this time to do something. There's something about committing to something. And it involves other people. And I'm definitely picking up on Neptune energy. I see the sun. I'm getting Neptune. And I'm seeing the doors open. And I'm seeing your higher self guiding you to this. It may connect back to that new moon solar eclipse because I feel like I'm getting this energy. But something about this balances you guys. It will balance you is what I'm getting. I'm trying to see if I get any other messages, but it's just repeating itself. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. All right. Let's move on. So the next day, April 20th, Jupiter in Taurus will be conjunct Uranus in Taurus. They're going to be conjunct at 21 degrees. So the reason this is so like big, everyone's making this a big deal, is because it's going to be like a breakthrough energy. So anything you guys are currently like dogmatic about, you guys are like, you can't expand your mind anymore. You are fixed on this. This is your mindset, blah, blah, blah. It's like there's going to be a breakthrough and you're going to be able to open your mind and consider the possibilities. And it's going to be expansive. It's really going to help you. This energy is also extremely magical in the sense that you really can manifest. So what is this going to be about? It's going to take on your second house, and it's going to be in Taurus. So I keep getting this grounding energy for you guys specifically, and it's going to take on 21 degrees. So what do I think it's going to connect to? Well, obviously it's going to be about, you guys are going to have a breakthrough about the things you guys value. Could be about how you guys make your money. So ninth house for you guys, because 21 degrees is a ninth house energy. You guys literally have this in Sagittarius. So right now, Pallas Athena is in retrograde. Pallas Athena talks about a strategy. Usually it connects to the Mercury because Mercury is our thoughts, our communication pattern, and a strategy will help get us there. Well, what's there? It's usually whatever our thoughts are on, right? So since this is in retrograde as well, I think there may be a breakthrough in regards to either limited beliefs you guys have about yourselves because Mercury is in retrograde in your first house in Aries, and something's gone rogue, something's gone missing about how you guys take action because Mars rules Aries and it's in your 12th house, right? So what do you guys value? There's something you guys value that maybe you guys have not either expanded upon, or are you guys making money the way you guys want to make money? have you guys like not followed through on this due to limited beliefs? Do you guys believe in yourselves? Maybe that's what that new moon solar eclipse in Aries connected with. Limited beliefs due to the relationship you have with yourself, which also connects to past relationships. This could be due to Chiron, your wounds on yourself, about yourself. So there could be this breakthrough with your limited beliefs, and you could expand upon this and therefore actually, you know, make money in a way that you believe in. That's one way, because it's definitely talking about the way you make money, because Uranus rules Aquarius and this rules your 11th house. What does 11th house talk about? It also talks about your deepest dreams and desires. So you guys are able to literally make this a reality at this time. Maybe you guys limited yourselves, especially if it does connect to relationships in some type of way. If you guys said, oh, I can never get this relationship, I can never get commitment, whatever it is. It's like, well, no, you can. Why don't you expand upon this? Why don't you get dogmatic about this? There's something here about either how you make money or what it is you guys actually value. Let's make sure. So Jupiter is 21 degrees. Expanding upon Pallas Athena, strategy, a belief system. Uranus rules your 11th house. Excuse me. In Aquarius, and then you guys have Pluto there, 8th house. So it's definitely going to connect to some type of internal belief system that I feel like you guys have been telling yourselves, and then that internal belief system also connects and stops you guys from making money in the way that you guys want to. That's what I'm picking up on, because Pluto rules your 8th house in Scorpio and is currently in 11th house, in your 11th house in Aquarius. So it's like Pluto is telling you guys to take your power back with your dreams and your deepest desires. This is why Uranus is currently in your 2nd house right now. It's disrupting all the things you guys thought you ever valued. That's why for some of you, there's a shakeup in money right now. How you guys make money. It's like there's a shakeup in money because you weren't making money the way that you really wanted to. And you either knew it or you didn't. And some of you may be connected to that and some of you may not be. But this is also why you guys have that stellium in your 1st house. It's to reflect about that, because maybe a lot of you don't realize that. And that also would make sense to me because Mars, your ruler, is in the 12th house in Pisces. Things go missing. Things get misunderstood. April 21st, Sun in Taurus squaring Pluto in Aquarius. So Sun in Taurus will be squaring Pluto. So this is like an ego killer. It's extremely karmic, and it's a square. So it's going to force you to feel this energy one way or another. So the sun is your light. It is your happiness. It's your confidence. It's your willpower. It's your self-expression. And Pluto is considered to be your shadow. But there's a lot of great things about Pluto as well. It is transformational. It's also your power. Your power is seeing your shadow. We're not just light, right? We're also shadow. I don't know why people just like to focus on the light so much. We're both. There's beauty in both sides to it. So basically what's going to be happening is you guys are going to be forced to see something about yourselves that no longer resonates with you. It's going to be something you feel very attached to, something you feel like, no, this is definitely who I am. This is a part of me. I've always been this, blah, blah, blah. And Pluto's going to be like, no, it was who you were, but you don't need this aspect of you anymore. So, how I'm seeing it is a cave full of money. And I feel like I'm seeing like two people and they're two shadows like facing each other. So there's something to that. You know, I think for some of you, there's going to be some questions or thoughts around, do you need as much money as you think you do? Does money actually make you happy? There's gonna be a spotlight on your wallet, and how much money is enough, and you know, like what would actually make you happy? Like Pluto's gonna be forcing you to look at this. So yeah. April 21st, Juno goes direct in Virgo. So what does this mean? So for those of you that may have had your mind, Mercury, the ruler of Virgo, may have had your mind on dating, your thoughts on dating, you may have taken on like the negative traits of Virgo energy, which is being super analytical, analyzing potential partners, or if you guys are dating anybody, I would say then maybe you guys are analyzing those people, or this is yourself, because this is the sixth house. This is how you guys take care of yourself, and Mercury is in the house of self, the first house. It could be about other people because you have Venus here. It's possible. So it's either about other people or you guys. I think because Juno talks about soulmate energy. So you guys have definitely been analytical, either about yourselves or potential people. So yeah. All right, April 23rd, full moon in Scorpio. What do I believe will happen? How will this manifest? Things will be illuminated in an 8th house style, Scorpio style. It's going to take on 11th house energy as well, because you guys have Pluto in your 11th house in Aquarius. So what will be illuminated for you guys? What will you guys see in your life that isn't working, that needs to change, that needs to transform, that needs to shift? There's something in your internal world that you guys are going to see, and it could connect with, I'm going to say, I really think it has to do with the spiritual and the material plane, because it's connected to your second house. And I feel like it connects to that Pluto squaring the sun transit. And with the 11th house, this also connects to our wallet. 8th house talks about how we can make money from, you know, other people. Excuse me. So it's either, I think it's going to be talking about like not necessarily money, but more like you're going to have this internal moment within yourself of like, what actually matters to you on a deeper level. Like, what are your dreams? What are your deepest desires? There's something here because Mars is the original ruler of Scorpio and it's in the 12th house. It's going to feel like something went missing and something is changing within you guys, because Pluto is in Aquarius, and Aquarius energy is change and it's futuristic. And I think with this also Uranus conjunct Jupiter conjunction, I think something spiritual is going to happen within you guys, where it's not an epiphany. I don't think it's so dramatic, but there's something, yeah, I'm going to say transformative, that connects to spirituality for you guys, definitely. I think you guys are going to realize that you don't care so much as you did about material things. There's going to be some emphasis about what's currently in your life that is too much connected to things that are not of value to you. That's what I think. Yeah, something that is changing for you internally. April 25th, Mercury goes direct in Aries. Oh, wait, hold on one second. Hold on. Full moon, what could be changing or shifting? Wait, I want to channel this for a second. Sun, moon, rising, Aries. I'm getting Saturn. I'm getting time. So Saturn in the 12th house and Pisces, I'm picking up on with this. And I feel like I'm seeing what would I call this? It's funny because it's changing it to an American flag. So freeing yourselves from constraints, boundaries, definitely limited beliefs that you guys once had. But it was, maybe you guys were waiting on something, because I feel like before it turned into an American flag, it was, I want to say like this thing that you would put a TV on. It's going back to what it was. Hold on one second. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But there's something about freedom here. Something will be illuminated internally for you guys, and it consists of freedom, which to me talks about Aquarius energy, Uranus energy, freeing yourselves, freedom. So, and this makes sense. So freeing yourselves from maybe past dreams, desires you thought you had. And it may have to do with the Saturn conjunct Mars. Whatever plan you had before, it's like maybe it just doesn't resonate with you guys anymore. And you free yourselves from it. Okay. April 25th, Mercury goes direct in Aries. Nice. This will definitely feel so much better for everyone. Okay, so your thoughts will be more clear. Things won't be delayed. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, April 28th, Mars in Pisces conjunct Neptune in Pisces. So this will be happening in your 12th house. I feel like when Mars and Neptune are talking to each other in a nice way, this is basically following your intuition with action. Like literally you are following this, and because it's in Pisces, there really may be something to it. I don't think like you're just, you know, going with the flow and, you know, whatever spirit says. Like I think you're actually onto something here. So with that being said, Mars rules Aries and Scorpio, the 8th house. So it's going to be connected to whatever you feel like gets illuminated during that full moon, during the full moon in Scorpio. So I think it's going to be connected to your internal world, but also your physical world, your 1st and 8th house, definitely. Okay, April 29th, Venus enters Taurus. So Venus is leaving Aries and it's entering your second house. There will be an emphasis on money, what it is you guys value. There may be a little bit of a twist to it though this time. Do you guys still value the same things you once valued? Because there's definitely some type of change towards the end of the month that happens for you guys in regards to your wallet. Channel is... For some reason, Mercury is coming through when I channel. How will you guys be experiencing Venus and Taurus in your second house? I'm seeing Mercury. Oh, I feel like I'm also getting, I'm definitely picking up on Pentacles from Tarot, Earth energy, but money. I feel like I'm getting grounded energy, but like it may be internal, like you're not, this isn't something you're showing people. I'm seeing a giraffe. I don't know what this stands for, like, but I'm sure it's a spirit animal. I'm sure it has some type of energy related to it, but I'm getting I'm seeing a giraffe, and I forgot I was seeing this earlier as well. I'm also picking up on Neptune. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, April 30th, Mars enters Aries. So Mars is leaving your 12th house and it's entering your first house. I personally don't like this energy, and it's no disrespect if you guys have it natally. I just think it can be extremely aggressive. It could be a lot because Aries energy in general, it needs to get that energy out. It's very misunderstood, right? From one Aries to another. It's very karmic. A lot of people don't understand this. So when Mars is there, it's very physical. So therefore, it's like you're quick to physically act, and then that doesn't rub people the right way. Obviously, rightfully so. So I would just say be very, very careful once Mars is in Aries, because you're definitely going to be quick to get physical. So I would say do physical activities. You guys definitely have a lot of things indicating that you want to get in shape. So I would say start running, start joining the gym, start kickboxing. Kickboxing is a really good one for Aries. Do something, yoga, like do something, because the second somebody acts up, you're gonna just wanna, you're just, so yeah. What else? I think that's it. So let's oh wait, no, last one. April 30th, Venus in Taurus in your second house, squaring Pluto in Aquarius. Ugh. Okay, so with this one again, it's another square, it's another karmic lesson, a lot of tension. This one screams power trip. It screams trying to control. So, and it's happening regarding either money or groups of people. So you're not going to win. As an Aries, let me just tell you, you're not going to win, because even though we're used to like people like group like ganging up against us and we can handle it, don't do it, because it's Pluto squaring Venus. It's not good. It could be very dangerous with this type of transit. So I would just say walk away with however this ends up happening. It could be arguments over money, whatever it is. It's definitely a Saturnian lesson. So yeah, be mindful of the last day of April that something is going to happen. It's going to consist of either your groups of friends, either the internet or social networking, and it's going to go against either the things you value or literally your wallet. Yeah. And it could literally be manipulation. It could be to try to control you. It could be to get one over on you. And that could make you pissed, because you would know that as an Aries. But look, you got Mars in your first house during that transit. Just ride the wave, know that you know what's up, and let it go. Trust me. Okay, so let's go over what you guys would be feeling, and then I'll get to my channeled messages. So first house, stellium in Aries, you guys have the North Node, Chiron, Mercury retrograde, Sun, Venus. Oh, I forgot to scratch out the new moon. Later on, you'll have Mars. So your thoughts, your communication pattern, having love, and your higher self. So your higher self will be connecting you, pushing you to be thinking about yourself. And the reason you guys would have this emphasis about yourself, besides the obvious, like the cosmos are just like, that's how it is this month. It's because there's something about this that maybe you guys don't do often enough, that would actually balance out your energy. So, and it would help you guys with putting yourselves out there, or self-expression, something like that. I'm getting that it would help out like your yin yang energy, your feminine and your masculine. So if you guys don't express yourselves often, which is something Aries we don't do, right? The reason we don't do this is because we have karmic lesson with expression, the fourth house. We literally are squaring Cancer. What is Cancer? Our emotions. It's not that we don't have them, it's that we are squaring Cancer. We square it. Okay. So it's almost as if we are having this lesson this month with retrograde. It's like our higher self is nudging us to speak out from our heart to balance this energy out. So so we have like the feminine and masculine instead of more of that masculine, which is what we usually have, right? To me, that makes sense. It's a no-brainer. Venus, having love for ourselves. Usually people think we have more love for ourselves, but we don't. We usually have love for other people, but it's the square that confuses everyone. That's, again, our karmic lesson. Chiron, we will be experiencing past wounds in our mind. We will be rethinking this about relationships with others, past relationships. We will be thinking about possibly relationships with, it could be with women or men that have feminine energy. It's something like that. But yeah, we will be guided to be focusing and healing ourselves, so that way we can be better for our current partner or future partner. All right, second house, what will we be feeling? Taurus energy, Uranus, Jupiter, Sun, and Venus. There will be some type of breakthrough, epiphany when it comes to what do we value, when it comes to making money, and also what do we value in life. There's going to be this realization that there's something about earth energy we like. Going outside, being grounded, barefoot, under the tree. There's this energy of changing a belief, changing a belief. There's this energy about wanting to change our mind on how much money is enough money, and not being greedy about it. All right. Third house, Gemini. Fourth house, Vesta. We may be wanting to stay home. We may want to be, we may not want to go out. All right. Fifth house, Leo. Do you guys hear my square? It's so funny because like I feel very soft about astrology, but I hear my voice when I'm talking about it. And it's like it's literally Aries square Cancer, but I feel so soft, like, but it's not coming out soft at all. Oh my God. Okay, anyway, sixth house, Juno goes direct in Virgo. So we won't be so critical, analytical of other people, including ourselves. We'll be able to see people more clearly. We have to remember people are imperfect because neither are we. Seventh house, South Node in Libra. How will we be feeling this? There's definitely going to be this constant reminder energy for people who aren't in relationships that you'll know it's not the time to be in relationships when it's not working out, when it's not happening. This is that South Node in the seventh house in Libra. It's like the North Node is guiding us to focus on ourselves, to heal ourselves. We already have experience with this seventh house energy. We already know how to do relationships. We already know how to do them really well. Literally, Libra in the seventh house, like we overdo it, right? So there needs to be practice on how we can do us to be better for the relationship, right? Scorpio, full moon. Something will be illuminated that needs to change or leave our lives when it comes to our inner world. It could be our inner thoughts. But I believe it's going to be connecting to our dreams and desires and what we thought we always wanted. And it may be tough because Scorpio energy clings on, right? So it's fixed. So, and so is Aquarius. So this full moon, I don't think is going to be easy. Ninth house, Sagittarius, Pallas Athena, retrograde. A strategy with the ninth house. There may be a breakthrough once that Uranus-Jupiter conjunction kicks in, because 21 degrees is ninth house. Uranus is like the lightning bolt in our mind, Jupiter. But it may not be 100% so straightforward. Pallas Athena is a strategy. So yeah, travel, spirituality, learning, expanding, seeing the bigger picture may be a little bit more difficult at this time. Capricorn, the 10th house. 11th house, Aquarius with Pluto. Excuse me. I would say things are changing on the internet at this time. Your group dynamics are changing. Social networking is changing. You guys are meeting different people, possibly having different inner thoughts on your groups of people, different inner feelings on your deepest dreams and desires, especially when that Uranus-Jupiter conjunction hits. Because Pluto in Aquarius they're both fixed energy, which is stubborn energy. They thought they always knew. And then it's like there is this epiphany of a change, okay? And it's futuristic. Okay, 12th house, Pisces, Neptune, Saturn. And Mars was there for the most part of April, so I'll take it. What will you guys be feeling? Neptune, Saturn, Mars. A little like unsure how to get something going, like something, and I feel like it consists of doing better for yourself, trying to get healthier, and it consists of your everyday regimen. It's like it's getting lost, or it's not exactly perfect, right? Because Juno is going to be in retrograde for a majority of the month of April, and it's like hard to stick to because of that Pisces energy, and Mars, the planet of action, is in Pisces. Things get lost here. But then once Saturn conjuncts Mars, it'll get a little bit easier. And then, yeah, that's it. So let's get to the channeled messages.